Hey everybody, today I'm going to be talking about why Mantis is an S tier hero in Marvel Rivals and why you should definitely be using her in your ranked games to carry your matches. The first reason why is because of her damage-like potential. She does an incredible amount of damage for a support player, and she can even boost herself to do even more damage. But the best part about this is she has no damage fall off. So you can be in the back with your other supports while causing damage to tanks at the front line to support your other tanks. And if the good thing about Mantis is the better you are at doing damage and getting headshots, the better you are going to be at supporting your team at healing and damage boosting, because you get more life orbs the more headshots you get. So that's the first reason why Mantis is so good uh, as a character in this game. Second reason, she counters a lot of ultimates with her ultimate. So her ultimate is kind of like a Luna Snow ultimate, where it provides healing over time for anybody in this little ring around you. And as you saw right there, Spider-Man's ultimate didn't do any damage because I was healing my team faster than Spider-Man was dealing damage to my team. So her ultimate is super good at countering ults. You should definitely save your ult for countering DPS ults. As you can right there, Star-Lord, we wouldn't have lost half our team if I had saved my ultimate for that, but I did. We did also have to deal with the Spider-Man ultimate, so not a bad decision. But yeah, so her ultimate's very strong, can counter ultimates similar to Luna Snow, except with the good thing about Mantis is you can actually do damage while in your ultimate, and it kind of gives you the way I like to use her ultimate is I like to get my ult, save it for the DPS ult, protect my team, then identify like a healer on the other team, and just damage boost myself and my teammates, and we just go for the healers. Just so, because the healers are such high valuable targets in this game. Without the healers, the other team can't do anything. So it's a great way to target healers as well, right after an ult. Um, the third reason why Mantis is so good is because she can hard counter the dive meta. So basically, for those who don't know, dive is any character that is diving into the enemy's backline to, attack the healers. So Spider-Man, Magic, Venom, Psylocke, all those types of characters. So she counters them heavily, and here's why. She has a ability that puts people to sleep, and they stay asleep for a good amount of time, and they're vulnerable to headshots, which allows them to be killed faster. So, for example, if you have a Spider-Man attacking you, he he hits you with his web cluster, goes in to do a combo, boom, you hit him with his sleep spore, he's down. You and your other supports just go in at him, get him out of there, he's gone for 12 seconds. You successfully destroy the dive, and now they don't have their DPS. As you can see there, just to go back, we just countered Star-Lord's ult, and we were able to kill him in the process because we're so strong. As well as our team was just targeting him because they were all alive after that DPS ult. But back to dive. So for example, Spider-Man, you can get him with dive. Psylocke, she say she's invisible, starts attacking you, boom, hit her with the sleep sport, she's down. You get a free headshot on her, you're damage boosted. That basically takes away like half her health. She's out for the count. So she's great for dive, and not only is her sleep sport like that, the she also can heal herself whenever she uses one of her abilities. So someone like Spider-Man does such a specific amount of damage with his cooldowns. Like, he doesn't do a mass amount of damage. So if you use one of your abilities, you're constantly healing yourself, and Spider-Man's combos probably won't kill you because most of his combos do like 250 health. Um, but you're gonna, if it doesn't kill you, you're saving yourself time, and you're able to get healed by your teammates or even heal your teammates that need your help. So yeah, so that's the third reason she does counter dive very well. Next is she complements flying characters really well. So the way her healing works is you just press a button and that character gets sustained healing for about 8 seconds. But you don't have to really aim. You just have to kind of look in the direction of who you want to heal and press the button, and it'll heal that character. So if you have an Iron Man, a Storm on that team, you don't have to aim for them. You can just, and you don't have to focus them too much. Like, they can do their thing. If they're low, boom, hit them with a heal. They're healing for 8 seconds. You don't have to worry about them for 8 seconds. 8 seconds, and then you can check on them later. It's not like Cloak and Dagger where you have to like constantly throw up your normal attack to heal them. With Mantis, you don't even have to worry about them for a good amount of time because you know they're being constantly healed. So she does complement flying players really well. She's really great at healing DPS. I will say though, she's healing tanks is a little tougher, especially if a solo tank. Just because she does sustained healing, so she doesn't heal in like bursts. And off most of the time, the sustained healing is outmatched by the damage that the tank is taking. Um, just because most people are focusing a tank, and if he's a solo tank, basically half the team is going to be focusing them, and Mantis's healing is not equipped for that. So Mantis is definitely not someone you want to have as like a solo healer. Um, I think she works best as like a third healer just because she has so much potential for DPS and like damage boosting, but she still is really great as a secondary healer as well. Um, but yeah, so back to the main point, she works really good with flyers and other DPS players. The next reason why she's so useful is she is very helpful with tanks. So the reason why she's good with tanks is because she can help them fight their battles. So if you're in the back line, you have no damage fall off, you're damage boosted, you're basically going to be targeting tanks most of the time because they're going to be the first enemy you see, and they have a huge hitbox for headshots. So you can hit headshots from like 30 meters with Mantis while damage boosted, which is going to give your tanks a massive advantage. Not only that, one way I love to use Mantis's sleep is just to throw it in front of my tank when he's fighting the other tank, and it puts them to sleep, giving my tank the edge, the advantage. Our team focuses that tank for that brief period of time, and it definitely out damages the healing that the other team has. So the best like combo with Mantis would definitely be like a DPS that can dive while taking care of healers, while Mantis and the tanks take care of the other tanks. Um, but like something like this, like Mantis can deal lots of damage to healers, as you can see right there. But I think she's better off in the backline just helping fight tanks, just because she's so valuable with her healing that if she goes up too high, she could get caught taking a lot of damage, and you don't want to die with Mantis because you die as a healer, you're really letting your team down. Like, your goal is to healers to stay alive as long as possible and heal your team. So I think staying in the back line is the best, and just helping your tanks with their battles. Yeah, so that's another reason why she's so great. The next reason I'm going to talk about is the fact that it's going to be talking about her ultimate again. So the fact that she can still move and attack in her ultimate is huge, considering what her ultimate does. So the ultimate heals everybody around you, but the fact that you can move means that you can damage boost your entire team with your ultimate. So for 8 seconds, your entire team is damage boosted and has maximum health and are basically invincible for a full 8 seconds. So that is definitely invaluable. That's no other character can really do that. Maybe Luna, but Luna can't move in her ult, or she can't attack in her ult. So you'll have 6 people who are damage boosted and who can't be killed for 8 seconds. Like, that is crazy value, and that's all from just one player and her ultimate. So that is such a great reason why she's so amazing. That ult is so good. I wish it was a little bit longer, but it is what it is. The last reason why she's so good is because it's her skill level. So you don't really have to be very skilled to be good at Mantis, but if you are super good at aiming and you play very strategically with her utility, uh, then there's a super high skill ceiling, and you can really shine if you're really good with her. So, for example, like when I first started playing Mantis, the thing I had the most difficulty is like maintaining my life orbs, because I was just trying to heal everybody. But you know, if you don't attack, you're not going to be able to be a good healer with her. So I had to learn, you know, how to aim with her and find the best crosshair to do so. And also, I had to learn how to be smart with my life orbs, because I, there's like, you don't want to be damage boosting or healing the wrong people. Like, for example, if your tanks are like low on health and you're damage boosting your DPS, like, you're kind of throwing the game there, because you want to make sure your team is alive before you go to damage boost people. Like, it's very important that you find a way. Like, the priority should be the healing and attacking, and then if there is a situation where you can damage boost, then you can use the damage boost. So for example, I would use a damage boost if Star Lord on my team is ulting, or if any DPS is ulting, or if a tank is like on a one-on-one fight and he has like full health, then I'll start damage boosting. Or again, like in my ult, I'll damage boost everybody. So you have to be smart with your resources, but it's easy to start playing with her. It's just, if you want to be great with Mantis, you just have to have like a little strategy to your game. And another big thing is, you do have to learn how to aim, but you also can be smart with who you're aiming at. Like, you need headshots to get the most life orbs as possible, but you can decide who you get those headshots from. So like, somebody like Cloak and Dagger is really hard to headshot, but somebody like the Thing, who has a giant head, is going to be easy to headshot. So that's why it's good to stay in the back line and just farm headshots on the tanks, and then just heal your team. And if your team's all fully healed, then you can start damage boosting. But yeah, those are just a few reasons why Mantis is so good to be using, and why I think anybody can really pick her up, and why she has some crazy value. But that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one.